Hi guys, welcome to Off the 10th Beer Reviews. My name is Chris and it's a Stout Sunday, sons. It is a Stout Sunday. I'm excited for this beer because this beer was given to me by my friend Greg, and by given to me, he actually bought it. I sent him money. He sent it down to his mom's house in Welland, and then I went and picked it up. So I'm excited for this one. I've done a whole bunch of these beers before on my YouTube channel, but not this version. Today we're going to take a look at, from Bellwoods Brewing, we're taking a look at Bring Out Your Dead. This is a little bit of a different version of Bring Out Your Dead, the 2025 release, and we'll talk about that right here. All right, so Bring Out Your Dead from Bellwoods Brewing out of Toronto. This is the 2025 version. This is a Imperial Stout that's barrel aged in Armagnac barrels as opposed to the original cognac barrels that they normally use. This one's coming in at 11.3% alcohol by volume. It's in a 500 milliliter bottle, and I'm excited for this one. So the reason this one's different, for some reason they decided to do Armagnac barrels instead of cognac barrels. Now, you might be thinking, what's the difference? What is Armagnac? What is cognac? Cognac, for what I understand, is distilled twice. I actually probably have it on my screen somewhere. It's distilled twice, and cognac and Armagnac is only distilled once. Basically, I think that's the understanding of it. Just to do a quick search on what it means for sure. Yeah, it has the difference between, it's distilled obviously they're both distilled from wine. Armagnac is distilled once while cognac is distilled twice. So that's basically what we're looking at here. What happens with the distilling process when you're doing cognac twice, you lose a little bit of the grape flavor that's coming from the actual distilling process and from the barrels. In Armagnac, you're getting more of that flavor. So I'm really excited for this beer. And by excited, I mean like, fuck, this is going to be my one and done for today because 11.3%. So why the fuck would I want to drink any more than this? So, there's a little bit of smoke coming up from the top. I'm using a counterpart glass on this one. And I'm using the deciduous glass because Counterpart's 6-year anniversary is coming up this weekend, and I'm excited for that, and that's going to be an expensive weekend. So let's pour this one. Oh, look, yeah, it's black.
Nice.
It is black as black can be. I'm going to try to go a little bit more aggressive. All right, Bring Out Your Dead. Armagnac barreled Imperial Stout. It's black. You can't see anything through that. There is actually no red or any light coming through that whatsoever. It poured off with about, I'd say, a half a finger of a wet sand kind of looking head on this one. Really, like, almost darker than regular mocha head on this one. It looks fantastic. It feels fantastic in my hands because, you know what? It's Stout Sunday and I really want to enjoy this, and it's fucking cold out right now. And I want to smell this. Let me tell you why Bellwoods just themselves is upper echelon when it comes to imperial stouts, especially these barrel aged stouts that they come out with. This smells fucking fantastic. Oh, this smells all day. It smells like brown sugar, molasses. Oh, you're getting fig. You're getting some kind of dark fruits on this one. Maybe some dates on this one as well. And a little bit vinous, a little bit of a vine kind of a smell to it as well. And chocolate all day long. This is milk chocolate all day for sure. Oh my God, this smells so fucking good. I want to drink it right away because it is 11.3% and I don't really want to mess up my esophagus and my stomach. But I'm going to do it anyway, so cheers! Thanks, Greg, for picking this up for me. Wow. Okay, this is so good that this might actually be. What day is it today? It's March something. Could be Imperial Stout of the year for me for now. As of right now, probably. That's how good this beer is right now. This does not need to be like aged in cognac barrels. This is perfect the way it is. This has. Oh fuck! I don't even. Okay, I don't even know where to start on this one. Let's talk about the body and mouthfeel like I normally do on a beer like this. The body is fantastic. It's not super felt like full like it was when you had the original Bring Out Your Dead in based in cognac barrels and stuff like that. It is high end of full, but not as high end as those ones, which is fine. It's still chewy. You still have that it's coating all over your tongue kind of feel to it. You're getting all kinds of the sticky lips on this one too. Like it is just fantastic. Like I'm probably gonna say fantastic like Ginger Yeti does too. He just says fantastic 100 fantastic times, but I'm probably gonna say it 100 times too because this beer right now is fantastic. Um, Carbonation on this one, it's undercarbonated, and I'm glad that it is because you don't. I don't want. Trust me, you don't want spritziness when it comes to a beer like this. You really don't. Oh yeah, it just sits. It sits on your tongue. It sits back here, all over your mouth, until you're swallowing it like 3 times, and then it finally goes down. Like this is chewy, but like I said before, it's not as big and chewy as the original Bring Out Your Deads. But this one is, I think, probably even better. I think this might be my favorite version of Bring Out Your Dead. I like this, and I hope Bellwoods brings this one out again, because this Armagnac barrel aged Imperial Stout, they did something different. They posted it online when they brought this one out. Said, you know what, we're gonna do something different with it, and I'm fucking glad they did. I'm not even joking. Let's talk about what I taste on this one. I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. Probably about 15 maybe. Before I talk about what I taste in this beer, let's talk about what I'm feeling with that 11.3% alcohol. Astringency, none. Chest warming, a little bit. Stomach warming, none. This is so good that if I had more than one of these, even though I usually do these one and done, being the only beer I'm drinking today, if I had a second one, I tell you right now, I would totally buy it. Not totally, I would totally drink it. And I know online, if you go to bellwoods.com.ca.com, they still have this, and it's available for pickup. So that means you can probably still order it or go to Bellwoods and pick this one up. And if I lived there, I would be picking up at least 4 of these bottles. It is that good. But I digress. Let's talk about what I taste on this beer. Right away, you're hit with that vinous taste. A little bit. It's gonna sound really weird, but you get a little bit of a spike of a tartness. As soon as you take a sip, it hits you in the back of the jaw like a sour beer. But it goes away quickly because then you're just mouth is just covered in chocolate, fig, molasses, brown sugar. This is one of those beers where if I was outside in front of a fire in the summertime, I would totally drink this all night long. Being cold outside, I could totally drink this all day long. So you got that little bit of that, like I said, when you first take the sip, you get a little bit of that spike, like that little bit of a vinous, like you think it was sour, but it's not because it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. But we'll talk about that in a second. But you get that hint of like a vinous or a little bit of a grape sourness that just pinches the back of your jowls there, and then it goes into the dark chocolate. Get that. There's a roastiness on this one too, like that coffee roastiness. Even though there's no coffee in this beer, but the malt that they're using in this one has a very nice coffee kind of a flavor to it. And yeah, this is I can't even talk about how much I'm really loving this beer right now. Yeah, it's good. Oh, it's coating my tongue all day long. Other than that, you know what? This is I'm actually running out of words to talk about on this beer. All I gotta say is that I hope that Bellwoods brings this one out again. Um, I know what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about the sweetness on this one. Now, bring out your dad. I like the sweet imperial barrel aged stouts. I really do. I could have it sweet from front to end, whatever. That's fine. This one isn't super sweet. There's a little bit of a sweetness when you first take a sip of it, but then that sweetness kind of dissipates and it smooths right out to a nice creamy smooth finish. Not really much of a drying finish on this one, as opposed to, or a bitterness at all in this beer, but it's not taking you back to it's being like overly sweet where you're gonna get sick of it. Like, I could totally drink this entire bottle, not even have to share it with anybody, and I would be totally okay with that. So let's end the video. 12 minutes in. Bring out your dead. The 2025 version, the Armagnac Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. Out of 10. Like I said, this is right now Imperial Stout of the year for now. It's March, so this is getting a 10 out of 10. That's all I gotta say about that, boys. Anyway, I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I'm gonna sit back, sip this beer, probably watch some hockey because it's on right now, and enjoy this beer. And I wish I had some more. Maybe I'll talk to Greg and be like, go get me more and I'll pay you. Anyway, thanks guys. Peace out. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.